Why, hello everybody. Welcome back. My name is Rubydung, and Merry Christmas to everyone. This is December 25th, and the game has now just came into beta. Woo! The game is now no longer an alpha. So and with that, there was also a couple of changes. Only a couple, though. The main one, as you saw there, though, the one that I was hoping they would get around to, and it looks like they finally did. They finally did the leaf decay proper. Because they were doing that. Well, Notch was doing that for a while. And he finally just now got it. To what I recognize, he hasn't been able to actually get the leaf decay working, but right now it's finally working. So I can now run around and collect leaves. And if you saw there, I got about 2 stacks of saplings just by walking around and picking things up. So finally got that. I can probably take my portal here to where I would have been harvesting wood and pick up a whole ton more. There's that entire forest, if you remember back from when I was experimenting with portals. I came across a little foresty area, and I've just been chopping that down. So there's a lot of floating leaves around there, so we wind up getting a good amount of saplings if I go there. Next up, I also realized that they did another fix when I logged in here today. I was storing a couple items up here, and when I got on, vomited a whole bunch of stuff up. So that was interesting. So it looks like you're no longer able to store stuff in there anymore. So that's a bit sad, but that's fair. What else did they do? They did one other thing, and I can't remember off the top of my head. There was something that was going on. But either way, I have some work I need to begin doing, because as you can notice over there, is a little platform I was building in one of my episodes. I think it was about 2 episodes ago or so. I was building this little platform out, but I got interrupted because a lot of hostile mobs were spawning. As you can see, they're still spawning quite a ways out there. I need to extend the torch grid further out still, but, once again, my never-ending issue with coal still plagues me, so need to get more coal once again, so I can continue pushing out all these torches. But until then, I kind of just have to, hope they don't see me as I'm building this platform out, but I also need to begin deciding on how I'm going to begin planting the trees, because the leaves now decay, so the leaves now automatically harvest themselves, so I need to come up with an idea of what I'm going to be doing for that, so probably need to have a bit of a spacing area. Let me go down to my chest. Still haven't moved them up. Probably going to do that pretty soon, like between shots here probably. But actually, what time is it? Clock. Yeah, it's about midnight. I'm gonna move everything up here and then do a bit of a visual example of what I'm wanting. Alright, everybody, I actually decided to move the chest up from down there. Almost walked off. If I come over here, you can see where all the chests used to be. They're all gone, then moved all the way up here. The only real thing that is still down there is that little furnace. But all the chests now are up here. They're slightly organized. I have a bit of a harder time keeping things organized, so I'm not going to try to hold myself too much to it, but I'm going to try to at least keep things organized. Like, for example, if I go all the way over here, if you'll notice, all these chests are filled with cobble, so I intend to keep all the cobble on this side, and none of the chests over here to have cobble. Same would go for over here, except I actually plan to have a theme for this one. I plan to build my wood farm over here, so I plan for this side to be wood. So that way I can begin farming wood, keeping wood, probably put saplings. Probably going to have a 50-50 here, so we'll have more cobble over here, because I do need to begin doing more mining at one point. Then another 50 over here would be sugarcane, another 50 over here would be wood, and then I'd have just something over there. Honestly, there's this area is going to have a lot of chests, and I don't think I honestly need that many. I don't see how I could use that many chests, but it's good to overplan in the event that I do get a lot of stuff. But for right now, let's keep it simple. Those are the plans I have in the future. But for right now, I want to begin building this area, begin expanding out this platform, and begin placing down little saplings. However, I need to begin talking about trees. So, let me grab a sapling. Alright, I got some dirt and some saplings. Let's go over here and begin showing you what my plans are. Oops, a couple of creepers jumping up around there. So, currently, my plan is to plant it somewhere like this. So, if you would know, as I was walking through there, I noticed a small pattern with the trees. There is a couple different types of trees that grow, I think. So one is the big old things right over there, which have these large branches. I hope to put a roof over this area so those don't grow, or at least if they do, they're more manageable. So that's my #1 plan, because I don't want those. Next are the two other ones. You get the more stubby trees, and you also get the more cone-shaped ones. So, there's a lot of creepers. They're making me really paranoid. With both of them, while I was looking around them, I tended to notice something about them, is that they tended to not have their leaves go out more than 3 blocks, I believe. So, with these platforms, what I can do is 3 blocks from this center, 3 blocks from that one, and 3 blocks from that one, I can plant these saplings. That's the wrong spot. So I can begin building this platform out and begin building it out in certain ways, and then begin planting these saplings on top of them. However, that's only one part of it, because the saplings now decay. So the question is, do I want to attempt to make something automatic? By automatic, what I mean is I can, instead of this floor here, I can put in water. Same to how I have mobs. And have all the saplings collect and push into this area here. So I can either walk over to the side, climb up, and harvest wood, and just leave the leaves sitting there. Or I can stand here and collect leaves. So if I need leaves, I can walk over here, collect the leaves, and walk up and harvest the wood. Well, more like I can harvest the wood than collect the leaves, because obviously the leaves will only go away once the actual wood of the tree is dead. So I need to walk up, collect that. So it's a question of how much work do I want to put into this tree farm, if I think it's worth having it all collected into one area, or if I want to just kind of walk around and collect the saplings. So, do I think it's enough? Do I want to put in the work for that? And I'm thinking my answer might be yes. So what it would have to be is this here would be a water block. It will flow all the way out to about here. So that would be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will flow about 5 blocks. Then I would need to have some way to suspend the water so I can either begin pushing the water all the way to here, or I can just walk down this lane and pick up the saplings and then just walk back, which I probably might do. Just place something here in the middle, walk all the way up, walk all the way back. That's probably, actually, yeah, that seems fine. It's probably going to be what I do for that. So place the water here, put like a pressure plate or something. As I walk down here, I wonder if redstone suspends that, because I have a lot of redstone, so I could do that. But either way, place the water here. Then above that, I would place the dirt block. And then I would have some sort of path that I would use to walk from dirt block to dirt block. So presumably one of, oh, I don't have anything in my inventory, one of these stone slabs here that I could walk across, mine the wood, and then just continue on my path. So I'm going to build out a rough outline of what I'm wanting here, and I will get back to you guys. Alright, I extended the platform some, and I also planted an approximation of what I'm wanting from the trees. I extended this platform out, so it is now the same length as the... Huh. Well, alright. I thought I extended this out to be the same distance as the sugarcane farm, but I guess I didn't. I guess that is incorrect information. I apologize. But I extended this out further. I also plan to extend out in this direction. I'm not extending currently because, the torch grid ends right there. I think there's a ton of spiders under me. Yes, there is. But I also plan to begin putting water down here, and then I can walk down the center, pick things up, but also need to build the tunnel and such. But I'm, once again, out of coal, as always. So I am not capable of extending this anymore. I also need to get some more wood, so hopefully these things will grow eventually, so that way I can begin building other parts of this. I can widen out this platform. It's probably going to be a good idea for me. These spiders still following me around. No, they're not. He left himself over there. So need to widen this path out all the way to here. Begin put some wood walls around. Also need to figure out how to do the water, because I need to figure out how far I can get the water to flow before eventually it hits the center here, and I fill it with pressure plates so I can walk down the center here and pick up all of the saplings. Then I can build out a thing between these so I can walk from tree to tree and pick up all the wood and plant some more saplings. Then, obviously that will extend for a little bit further there. This is starting to look like the farm will be a 4x6 farm. Currently, it might wind up being a 4x5. But that's just the current plan, because I don't have any here in the center, though that might be a missed opportunity. But nonetheless, that's currently what I need to do, so I'll begin extending this out further. But my episode here is getting to a close. It is Christmas, so I need to do a couple of things, and also I still need to go out and grab coal, maybe begin doing mine work so I can get that coal. Man, me and my endless struggle for coal. Hoo boy. But I can eventually extend this tree farm out and begin proppering the waterways and begin actually building the scaffolding between them. I think these probably are going to need to get raised up by one, but I'm not sure about that just because, from my memory, water has a flow distance, and I think the 14 blocks that is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 14 blocks. The 14 blocks that is too far across the flow distance. I don't think it goes that far. So these are probably going to need to get risen by one, but then again, it probably doesn't need to go that far out. I can probably trim that back a couple of blocks. But either way, that's all I can really get done this episode. Spike's still following me below. But yeah, I will get coal, extend this out further, begin harvesting these, put up some wood siding, and begin figuring out how to do the water. But that will be next episode. So, see you guys then.